Welcome to this Saturday's Travel and History Tip. We will be visiting the city of Chicago, a city under siege. We have spent 2 days in Chicago, and that certainly is not enough time to visit the country's third largest city. Chicago is linked to the Atlantic Ocean via the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence Seaway. Originally built on the site of Fort Dearborn, most of the city was destroyed by fire in 1871. Every 23 seconds, a plane lands or takes off from O'Hare Airport on the northwest side of Chicago. In the past several months, there has been an exceeding amount of tragedy in the city of Chicago, and recently, 100 were arrested and 13 officers were injured after the Chicago crowds clashed with police on the Magnificent Mile. Caravans of cars were carrying people that looted many of the stores along the Magnificent Mile shopping district. The Magnificent Mile starts at the Chicago River and extends north along Michigan Avenue. There are many wonderful shops and places to go in this gorgeous section of downtown Chicago. When visiting large cities like Chicago, sometimes mass transportation is the best route. When we visited Chicago recently, we took Amtrak into Union Station, which opened in 1925, and it is the third busiest passenger rail terminal in the United States. Metra, the nation's second most used passenger regional rail network, operates an 11-line commuter rail service in Chicago and throughout the Chicago suburbs, and we used Metra all day as we needed to trek back and forth across the city and down to the University of Chicago. In a previous Saturday travel tip, I took you to the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago and to the Rookery, one of major architectural feats of Frank Lloyd Wright, America's architect. The Rookery was constructed in 1888 and is one of Chicago's greatest early commercial skyscrapers. Wright remodeled this gorgeous skyscraper in 1905, and tours are given 3 days out of the week. One of the greatest masterpieces of the 20th century architecture and interior design, the Roby House, constructed 1908 to 1910, synthesizes all the major innovations of Wright's design philosophy. It is the definitive expression of his prairie style and a precursor of modernism, and it is located just a few blocks away from the University of Chicago. I will cover more on Frank Lloyd Wright and his magnificent properties in a future Saturday travel tip. Chicago is recognized worldwide as the birthplace of the skyscraper. Built in 1974, the 110-story Willis Tower, 1,730 feet to tip. An observation level on the 103rd floor affords a 50-mile panoramic view of 4 states, accentuated by 3 fully glassed protruding sections that provide an unforgettable experience. The name changed from the Sears Tower to the Willis Tower on July 16, 2009. We started our visit in Chicago, number 1 in line to go to the Sky Deck. With a city pass, you are allotted 2 visits of this gorgeous skyscraper, one during the day and one in the evening, and we did both. From the Sky Deck, there are amazing views. Chicago is not only home to the Magnificent Mile, but to the famous Grant Park and Millennium Park, where you can find Cloud Gate, often called the Bean. Other sites are Buckingham Fountain, the Navy Pier with its 196-foot-tall Ferris wheel. The new DW60 is the first in the United States and is the 6th tallest in the United States. Chicago was the first city in the world to ever erect a Ferris wheel. On the southeast side of downtown is Museum Campus, a 10-acre lakefront park surrounding 3 of the city's main museums, each of which is of national importance: the Adler Planetarium and Astronomy Museum, the Field Museum of Natural History, and the Shedd Aquarium. We visited the Field Museum, once again, the home of Sue, the famous T-Rex, and the Shedd Aquarium. We hopped on the Metra to go to the University of Chicago and walk the grounds, and to see the displays at the Museum of Science and Industry. The Manhattan Project started in Chicago on December 6, 1941. Italian physicist Enrico Fermi created the first nuclear reactor at the University of Chicago in 1942. We had lunch at Terrace 16 in the Trump International Hotel and Tower. This skyscraper is a condo hotel. When it topped out in 2009, it became the 4th tallest building in the U.S. It surpassed the city's John Hancock Center as the building with the highest residence, apartment, or condo in the world, and briefly held this title until the completion of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. The 2,684-foot skyscraper in the United Arab Emirates now claims James the prize for the tallest engineering feat in the world. We ended our day with a Gold Coast hot dog. I have to admit, this was one of the most amazing hot dogs I ever have eaten, and I prefer a Chicago dog over a Seattle dog. And if you don't know I'm talking about a Seattle dog, watch my Saturday travel tip on Seattle, another fabulous city to visit, but that is unfortunately under siege. Our history is in the balance. We ended our day at Union Station to hop on the Amtrak. American history. Learn it, love it, appreciate it. Thank you.